Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Turn Order Warped, Season 2, Episode 3. We will be using mature language. If this is not your thing, then you should probably leave now. Otherwise, you will probably hear more about cocklebread, and nobody wants that, really.
Except for people with a really specific fetish.
Yeah. A really, really specific one.
For people like squatting over floured.
Okay,
worktop,
we should just
teabagging some dough.
Stop
These
now.
bugs.
Well, no, it's not teabagging.
About
it's
the
rebagging.
bugs.
So-
Come on, rebagging.
All right, here we go. So, coming through the wall, basically, the bulkhead, Nova, in front of you, you see these very large looking insect-like creatures. They kind of look like a cross between a cockroach and a sort of like a centipede, almost. They have large proboscis on the front of their face, and you can see them sort of like using some kind of caustic acid or something that they're sort of like hawking out to degrade the metal and sort of like break it down right in front of you. What do you do?
Oh my god, they're clearly hostile. They wouldn't have eaten into our ship. I have my rifle up and I yell, "Stop! Stop right there!" Do not come any closer.
I don't think
I'll come running up beside you. Yeah, I bet it's just like, do you want me to fire a stunning, a warning shot or something?
Do
I
not-
can set my phaser to stun.
Do not arm them. If they do not arm us, I realize they are harming the
I'm
ship.
not going to give him my gun, no.
They're eating the ship.
Yeah, they're actually like, they seem to be like spraying this like caustic substance all over the ship, and it
Wow,
looks
they're
like
dissolving the ship.
yeah, they're
Oh,
just
you
kind.
fix that, you little shits! I'm gonna sort of take a warning shot just to one side
Yeah.
of one of the centipede things.
Okay, so like, what kind of
My
weapon do you have?
phaser is set to stun.
Sure, what kind of
Hang on. It's phaser pistol.
Okay, so you have this phaser set to stun, like you see them like
That's gonna take me 20 weeks to fix, you little shit.
and they start to like
Choo-choo.
they start to like undulate forward.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna shoot the floor in front of him.
I don't think they're friendly.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and deadly aim, shoot at the closest one.
Okie doke.
Or sorry, deadly strike.
Let's bring you
These
over
are not the hot aliens I was looking for.
here. Okay, and let's bring the map over for the stream. Okay. Yes. So, the little red spaces are where doors are.
Okay.
And let's roll some initiative, please. Hey, look, Black Fang is still on the turn order. Let's turn that off.
Rest in peace. They say you die twice. Once when your warp core explodes and everyone dies, and then when you get removed from the turn order.
Lunk and Babby Lunk.
Man, I missed my real good initiative with Hawk. I got a 14 now. Let me switch over my...
18.
Okay. So let's bring you guys over to the turns. All right, you guys should be able to edit your own scores there. Plop them
Yep.
in.
A whacking 8.
Ooh, that's a crit on one of them.
Oh my sweet mother of fuck.
Wow.
Okie doke.
We are super bad.
Alrighty. So Nova, you're gonna get basically a surprise round.
Nice.
Go ahead and do your deadly strike.
Okay.
Can you explain to everybody what your deadly strike is?
So, deadly strike is you inflict an additional 1d6 damage with a successful hit. So for ranged attack, this is likely a headshot. You can only gain this can only gain you 1 bonus damage die.
Okay.
So if I hit, and I have to hit, so here's the roll to hit.
12 is a miss.
No
Okay.
good.
Now, that's the surprise round of you doing that. I'll say, Betty, you're also going to get a surprise round as well.
For you then. So it's 3d6 for attack, I think.
Yeah, that's a miss. You probably get like a little scared as these things kind of get like a bit closer, and they're just kind of like.
I've never fired at a giant acid-spitting centipede before. It's a bit,
They're kind of slimy and gross, and like they yeah.
They've got too many bloody legs.
Yeah, it's no good. Okay, so yeah, this guy is gonna move forward towards you, Nova. And let's see. So this is gonna be 5d6. 14 versus your melee defense as it sort of like reaches out with its proboscis.
Which is 14.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it told you.
It, yeah, you can and it just has these giant proboscis, and it just kind of like grabs you like around your frame. And it's gonna do. Man, these guys are only 5d6. Jesus fuck. Okay.
Only?
Well,
yeah, right.
I mean, they do a lot of damage. 11 damage. Now,
And do I get to soak?
Yeah, you soak. Yeah.
So I take
What
6.
kind of armor do you have, actually?
I have a Kevlar vest.
Okay, let's just double check on that, because they do piercing damage. Uh-oh.
Oh, it's not effective against
Uh-oh.
piercing.
That's no good. Kevlar vest does not stop piercing. Okay, so you take the full 11 damage.
Okay. So, 1. Gotcha.
And, okay, the next one is going to move forward. Let's see how far. Probably there. And you can see it kind of like rear back, like, and it has this kind of like, and just hawks this nasty, like, purplish kind of goop towards you, Betty. And let's see.
Ooh, shit biscuits.
Oof, lucky. 8 range defense. You should easily be able to dodge that. Yeah. Okay. This one still has more movement. It's gonna move up here. Oh, and by the way, Nova, you are considered grappled right now.
So can I do anything?
You can when your turn comes around. Let's see. So yeah, it's your turn now. So when you are grappled, let's see. There isn't really a mechanic for grappled, but it's basically got you held. You can still, I think, do everything except try to move away from it.
Okay.
If you want to, you can try to break the grapple, but that will be considered an action.
I'd rather just shoot this guy in the teeth. Well, if he has teeth around his proboscis.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see.
How did you make the word proboscis sound sensual, Tuesday?
You gotta lick your lips first.
That's right.
Okay. 12 is, I believe, a miss.
Whiff.
Yeah. Yep,
Rip.
that's indeed a miss. Okay. Freak.
Well, did you do both actions already?
Oh, no, Nova, you still have a second action. What do you want to do with your second one? My
Yeah,
bad.
I guess if I'm smart, I'll move away.
You cannot move away. That's the
Oh,
one
right, I'm
thing you
grappled.
cannot do. Yes.
Rip Nova. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Because I can't attack again, right?
You can attack again, yes.
Oh, I forget. In this system, you can. Okay. Yeah. Let me go for it. Same guy.
Ooh,
yeah.
20. Let's see. So you're in melee range of it. This is going to be melee defense.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just check and see, because I can't remember. I think you get, like, you get penalized a die or something when you're that close.
Cool. Well, in that case, I will use Deadly Strike
Hang on.
and re-up that die.
All I can see in there is when you're shooting into someone with melee,
Mm-hmm.
and then you get the 1d6 bonus if you're using a sidearm thing if you're that close. I don't see a penalty for ranged attacking melee.
So it's just versus its melee defense, and that is a miss.
For melee defense.
Yes.
These guys is tough.
Freak.
So I'm getting really stressed out about the situation. I can see like Nova bleeding. And as much as I'm a medic, I'm not a fan of the sight of blood. It's kind of why I make it go away. So I am going to spend some psi power to use my hypercognition ability.
And what does that do? What does that
When you
crazy
use-
sounding bullshit do?
When you use this power, everything appears to slow down for you. For 1 round per 4 PP, you get an extra action each round. Using this power as a free action.
Wow, that's super sick. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, exhaust some psi points and
I'll
do what you
spend
do.
8 to get it for 2 rounds, and then I got 3 actions.
Nice.
So,
Okay, so that's
action
one.
That one's free. It's a free
Oh, it
action
says
to
free
use that.
action. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. It's so sick, this ability. So for my first action, I'm going to tap Nova in the back and give her some psychic healing. You
Yeah.
can see she's bleeding quite badly. That's 2d6 because I took it twice in the biopsychic career.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, on a
So I did it
2d6, a 3 on a 2d6 is pretty bad, but it is
Yeah.
3 more hit points than you had.
Sweet.
And then I can't heal you with that again for a day, by the way. So I don't know if you want to note it or I can do my side points part.
So, Nova, you can click your character token and just add a 3 to your hit points there. Just do +3 in the green bubble.
So my next 2 actions, I am going to concentrate really hard and attack the bug. First of all, the one grappling Nova with a Psi Blast.
Okay, so the one grappling Nova is diagonal from you. Okay, go for it.
So this is versus its mental defense 16.
Okay, so what does a Psi Blast do?
It hurts them for psionic damage.
Okay, so yeah, when you kind of like hit this thing with this Psi Blast, and you do, what does it look like? Do we see anything when it happens? Is there a visual effect?
There's
Are
nothing,
there particles?
there's no particle effects or anything. There's just you probably
We've got a special effects budget to spend. You know, I mean,
Stare at them really hard and they fall over.
yeah. You probably see.
Does time and space fold in on itself?
Oh, is it like the men
Do
who
we
stare
have that kind of budget?
I mean,
No, there's
I've
just
got all
a
kinds
slight-
of cool effects. You know, I can't. You know.
All right, maybe there's some like almost like heat blur that goes through the air.
Oh my
It's
god!
like
whatever that is,
whooshy
I want
sound
that.
effect.
That
And
was
then,
gorgeous.
They take 3d6 psionic damage.
Okay.
Get to
3d6. Make the roll, please. 8. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you can see in like. They seem to recoil harshly to this. The one that's holding Nova drops her.
Okay. I'll turn to the other one, try and catch it off guard. The one that's just spat, and I'll blast that as well.
Okie doke.
Only 13 this time.
13 is a hit. And you can see this one like.
God damn that!
Oh, triple
Oh my
one!
god!
Oh, shame! Shame if there were critical misses in this game. Oh, triple ones. How do you
Critical.
feel about that, buddy?
I'm gonna put it down to narrative. Simon's just really stressed right now.
Are you as sick as a parrot?
Got a lot of stuff going on. You got like a slight cold. You can just kind of feel it weighing heavy on like your sinuses. You know, just threw him off a little bit.
Okay. 3 actions expended.
Yep, it's my turn.
Okay. And Betty.
All right then. I am going to recklessly attack. I'm gonna flip my phaser off stun because these things are, you know, trying to eat an acquaintance of mine. So yeah, I'm just gonna stand in the middle of the floor and just be like, "Rrrr!" And yeah. So reckless is your poor judgment often lands you in trouble, but at least a certain confidence. If you completely ignore cover, you gain a +1d6 attack bonus as long as you are not using a shield. I don't think I even have armor, so yeah. So attack. So that would be 4d6 then.
Hold on,
Phaser-
let me pull this up.
Because phaser is 3d6.
Was reckless attack in the was it just reckless?
Reckless.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your poor judgment often lands you in trouble, but it leads to a certain confidence. You completely ignore cover. You gain a +1d6 attack bonus as long as you are not using a shield. Okay. So it's still the first turn basically for these guys, so there isn't any cover for them. So you don't technically have to use this.
Well, it's cover for you, I think, because it's like you're standing in the middle of, you know, you're just
No, no,
basically
no.
standing. Yeah, that's how I read
No,
it.
you get an attack bonus. You get an additional
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah, but if you ignore cover, not if they ignore cover.
Oh, okay. I see where you're
Basically,
getting.
standing in the middle of the gunfight, just going, ah!
Okay, yeah, no, I get it.
I'm 12,
Okay,
I'm a robot.
okay. So yeah, so what's your normal attack?
3d6, that'll be 4d6. Right?
Yep.
Right. Pow, pow! 16?
Ooh, pretty good. 16 on a 46. Let me see. No. So you take the shot. You try to like take aim, but you don't really know where to aim at these guys. Like,
just
they have like,
ricochets
this
off.
kind of like they have this like wicked like carapace.
Carapace.
Yeah, and you just kind of like, and it just kind of like. Yeah, you can see it like sort of twitch a little bit as it gets hit, but it doesn't seem to do any damage.
Buggery chic biscuits. Right then.
You still have another action.
Yeah, I'm gonna fire again. And I've used up my reckless, so that's just 3d6. And pew!
Yeah. Okie doke. Dr. Dick Icarus.
Our most viable combat expert, thank God.
Fascinating.
Call the police!
I'm gonna use my scientific scanner and I'm gonna scan them.
Excellent plan. What does your scientific scanner do?
So I've been searching through the book, and it says they provide information about energy substances and life forms.
Okay. No, hey, listen, that's totally fine. Okay, so
Aim for the bits that are not covered in carrot.
here are some examples of some questions that you can ask. So there's an actual section on scanning creatures. When receiving information about this is on page 140. When receiving information about a creature, the answer to a question may be relayed in game mechanics rather than natural English. This is a convenient way to communicate complex data and biological information to a player. It is therefore perfectly reasonable to ask, what is this reptile's strength attribute? How much damage does its acid blood do? And they've got some examples of some questions and stuff. So what question are you trying to answer by using the scanner?
I don't know. I guess they're shooting acid. I want to know if there's a way to neutralize that with a pH balance, like some Dove soap or. I think it might be pretty useful if I can neutralize their acid.
How do we make them stop biting us?
There is definitely a way to neutralize the acid.
Okay. How do I do that?
It's got an extremely. I mean, it's basic science, right? You just have to get the fucking correct pH balance. It's extremely caustic, way more caustic than like sulfuric acid.
Caustic, if it's caustic, then it's a base. It's extremely acidic.
Yes. So basically, you need something.
pH value would be
extremely basic. You would need something extremely basic to counteract it.
Right. So, what lab am I in? Am I in a biolab right now?
So this lab is roll me a 1d3. Let's find out. Let's find out which one of these is the biolab.
Oops.
Nope.
No?
It's the one all the way on the other side.
Okay, now normally I can only move 4, but because of my what was it called? Because of my trait tottering, I require the use of a wheelchair, and I get +1 speed bonus on normal terrain.
This is in fact normal terrain. Yes.
So I can move 5.
So these are the doors, basically. Like these are the arches to go into the other rooms, and these are like the powered doors. There's a sort of a bulkhead here.
So if anyone's turning around, I just go, fascinating.
Okay. Uh-oh. The buggy's turns. Okay, this guy on the left, who I mistakenly moved second last time, who should have gone first, is going to, let's see. It will head towards Freak. And it will try to bite you with its proboscis. 17 versus your melee defense.
Nope.
No, it's not enough versus your melee defense. Holy shit.
Not enough. I got good defense.
Nice. Okay, yeah, so it moved and it tried to bite you. It's 2 actions. The other one...
Well, he is the Kwisatz Haderach.
Yeah, I mean, it's staying towards Simon. You can see, like, they seem, like, really agitated after you blasted them with your psychic blasts. The other one that was attacking Nova is... let me roll for it. It's going to stay on Nova. And it will try to bite you with its proboscis again, Nova.
I ain't afraid of no proboscis.
Oh, that's a crit. That is a crit. Let me see. There's new crit stuff now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Please don't get bitten in half, thank you.
Uh-oh, I gotta load up the new crit information, because
We can rebuild her, make her faster, stronger. More
You got any
friends.
legs, it's alright.
Uh-oh, this is no good for you. Okay. Nope, that's not it. Did we... This was in the errata, right?
The new
Wine
crit stuff, I
critical
guess.
hits errata. It's got its own errata. PDF.
Do I not have that?
It's basically the same.
Errata and rules. Okay, where'd it go? New errata. Okay. Where are they? Critical hits. Critical hits.
Piercing's bleeding.
Okay. Critical hit is scored on 3 6s. 3 6s is always a hit, even if the roll would normally have missed. There was more to it, though. Didn't they, like, explode? They explode, right?
Don't see.
Critical hits errata. Here we go.
Some nasty stuff in there, though.
Okay, as before, critical hit takes place when triple 6 is rolled. This automatically inflicts a temporary condition on the target and makes the damage roll explode. Each condition has 2 effects. So this is piercing.
Apparently, it's a you roll a d6 on that table now, and you get one of those conditions.
Where does it say that? That's when you're shaking off a condition?
Each damage type inflicts a specific condition. It's the page after the big table
Oh, okay.
on the damage types.
Yeah, because this is something that they just added. That's why I'm a little unfamiliar with it. We did it differently before. Not seeing that, Zagoticus. Where are you seeing that?
Damage types?
Each damage type. Oh, determined by roll. Okay, let's see what we get. Lucky. Lucky, lucky. Okay, so this is piercing damage. So we're going to first roll the damage, which is kind of a lot. Did I get rid of the page? I sure did. Well, that's no fun. Sorry. I get too many friggin' tabs open in Chrome, officially. Why are you doing that? What's
I hope
happening?
we have a lot of health.
I'm moving along the science laboratories.
Okay.
The sentence was a little redundant, but I'm okay with it.
Okay, 3d6 plus 3.
Well, you're a little bit redundant, but you know, we're okay with it, Peachy.
Okay, so you take 12 damage.
I'm down.
Yeah, and you take the condition from piercing of bleeding.
Bleeding.
Yeah, bleeding, you take 1d6 damage at the start of your turn. Yeah, so that's not good. So now you are on countdown time. And you are at 0. Nova goes down, and the creature that bit you starts to drag you backwards towards the ship.
Merde.
Nova, please, what is your endurance dice pool?
My endurance dice pool is 3d6.
Okay. Roll a roll 3d6 for me. 6s are bad. Okay, you're still alive and you're hanging on. But on the next round, you will now be down to 5s or 6s. Will be if you roll a 5 or a 6, that die is minused from your pool, and if you hit 0, you're dead.
From the endurance pool?
Yes.
Yep. Well, I would. It's only a 3.
Okay, Freak.
Yeah,
You see Nova basically get like, and she just kind of screams for like a half second and then just falls limp.
I want to get to her, but I got this giant bug in front of me. So I'm just going to concentrate real hard and just Psy blast them.
Okay.
For good rolls this time, no? My
Let's
attack
see.
roll, a 14.
A 14 is a hit.
And my damage roll, an 8.
Okay, an
Below
8.
average damage. If it doesn't go down,
It doesn't, no.
I blast it again.
It does that thing where it just kind of like, you know, like it just
Yeah.
kind of like recoils. You know, like
13.
a spider or an ant. You know, like if you try to like poke it, it just kind of
Yeah.
like sinks in on itself. A 13 is still a hit.
For better damage roll, 9.
9. And it is still up.
Man, these guys are tough. What the fuck?
Yeah, they're only 5d6s and they're pretty tough.
They're very tough because psionic bypasses soak and everything.
Yep.
So they're getting blasted. Okay. Then I still got a third action because my bullshit's still up this round. And I
Your nose,
Pyro
like,
blast
is,
again.
there's probably like a trickle of blood that like comes
Yeah.
down your nose and like.
okay,
16 is another hit.
16, and damage a 9 again.
Okay, so yeah, you can see it's kind of like it's like shaking violently, and then just it just kind of like explodes from the inside, and just like leaves this gore all over the floor and all over you, just coated in like viscous garbage.
Yeah.
You were cleaning that up.
And
Betty-
it doesn't feel too good either.
Oh god. You gotta get. no-
Please roll me a 1d6, Simon.
2.
You take 2 damage. Doesn't count. Your soak does not count, as you're coated in this thing's sort of gross, like semi-acidic blood. It leaves you with like burns, like.
I'm super pale as well, and I've got that really kind of delicate looking skin, so it's definitely like inflamed instantly.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Betty.
Right. How far can I move? Speed is 6. So I can move 6 squares, right?
If your speed is 6, then you can move 6 squares. Up
Right.
to 6 squares, yes.
Right. So that's I can run to Nova, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay, right. I'm gonna run up to Nova and sort of grab her by the legs and pull her. Go, leave her alone, you little bugger! Whilst also fucking just like, beep, 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 beep. We've got a breach on deck, whatever this is, and it's trying to eat Nova and trigger her out the ship. Just help somebody!
Okay.
And it's really messed up the wiring. It'll take somebody ages.
Okay, so Betty, I think I want to make you roll something for this, like for the communications, just because it's hilarious. Give me like straight up, give me your luck dice pool.
Okay.
A 10. Okay. Yeah. So you're probably
They used to bore you. They used to bore you.
Yeah, so like, well, no, you were probably, I think when Nova was talking to Pop, you probably like keyed into the comm or something, and you hear, "What? Where breach?"
We're at the lab. We were stationed. It's trying to steal Nova. She's bleeding. I don't know if she's. Oh, this fucker is-
No one take Pop Marine.
Yeah, well, get your ass into gear then. It's enormous.
Pop whole ass.
Okay then. Ooh, nice arse. Anyway,
You can like literally hear like clomping like through the communicator, like dong 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 dong.
you better let her go, you big shit, because there's a big angry Oracle coming. He's gonna punch you. Ooh, we will. Let go.
Okay, so you're trying to hold on to Nova. Give me a strength check plus. Do you have any kind of bullshit that can help you here? No, you don't. You have zero bullshit.
Okay. Could I try putting a handcuff around Nova's leg and then putting the other handcuff on a wire or something, like a pipe? I have handcuffs.
You could, but you're not in range. Because you only have 6 speed. You can't get far enough. You can only move one more square.
Okay.
It's a good idea, but you had a bit of a misfire.
In that case,
there.
I'm going to at least put a handcuff on her leg for this turn.
Okay. Yeah. Clack. Handcuff on Nova's leg.
I arrest you!
You're not going anywhere.
You're not going nowhere. Dr. Icarus.
We need to install some guns on that thing.
I'm a very old man.
All right, this guy is down. This thing is going to haul Nova onto the ship. I would like you, Betty, to make a strength check for me.
Great. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be straight strength. You don't have any bullshit that can help you here.
Okay. My strength's not awful.
15.
Pretty good roll for a 3d6.
Yeah, I'm also rolling a
wiring.
3d6.
Oh fuck.
And let me just double check that these things don't have any other bullshit. No. So yeah, it's yeah. So like, so apparently the proboscis are pretty strong, but the thing itself doesn't seem to have a lot of strength to its actual body.
What I'm thinking is, it's got those like pointy claw legs, and it can't get a purchase on the deck.
Yeah, exactly. Like it just you just kind of
should have worn mag boots, shouldn't you? Ha!
Yeah, absolutely. So you're just like, you've got like one side of the handcuffs, and like they're just like digging into Nova's like fucking ankle, like probably like raking across her skin, like as she's passed the fuck out. Yeah, you're trying to hold this thing. And you're gonna make one more check as it continues to try to drag Nova. You gotta beat a 10. Oh! Yeah. So yeah, Betty, you're just kind of, your boots are doing this thing, you know, where you're just like backpedaling.
She's low to the ground as well, right?
Yep.
She's got physics on her side.
Absolutely. Let's see how good Nova's physics are. Nova,
Oh dear.
please make an endurance check for me.
Okay.
I hope your leg doesn't fall off. I'm sorry.
Oh no! Oh no!
Wait,
you are down
was I
to
supposed
one
to roll-
die.
One dice or
No, no,
endurance
no.
check. That's right.
No,
Gotcha.
you 5s and 6s are bad. So
Gotcha.
you just got 2 6s.
Yeah.
That means you're down to 1 endurance die left. And
I like to think
you-
her leg is starting to creak at the hip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh. That's not good. Freak.
Little bit of help here.
You're muted.
You're muted.
So seeing this thing drag Nova towards the ship and Betty doing a good job, but not a great job of stopping it. I'm gonna head over here, and I'm gonna side blast it
Okay.
really hard. Hopefully,
Let's see.
kablam! 14.
That is a hit.
Okay, and I would like to. I don't know if we're doing this. I know it's in one of the PDFs. Cash in luck die to add to damage. Are you doing that one?
Which PDF is that in?
That's one I'm struggling to remember. So that may actually be OLD. I'm mixing it up with. Does anyone else remember it? I know Bobby remembers it. He'd know where it's from. Bobby!
Yeah, you would. Bobby, come back.
Whatever one that has it, it might be universal upgrades.
I'm checking. It's not universal upgrades.
Oh no.
Nope. Let's see. n.e.w. errata. Might just be OLD. But let me check.
Yeah, I'm not sure where I've seen that, but definitely seen it in something.
Replenishing luck. Nope. Negatory.
Man, damn it. Then I will go straight for the damage then. 3d6.
Okie doke.
10.
10. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. So the thing just kind of drops Nova, yeah, it looks like it's in a lot of pain. It's just kind of like shaking. You can see like its legs just kind of like twitching. But yeah, it was clear. It felt that one.
I'll spend 8 more psychic points to get 2 more turns of extra attack bullshit for free, and I'll blast it again. I really want to let go. I'm starting to like. You probably can't tell. I'm covered in goopy acid, but I'm like sweating real bad. My eyes are starting to get bloodshot and stuff.
Well, yeah, I'd say you probably have
twitchy.
like 2 trails of blood like coming down from your nose.
So I blast again.
Oh, 16. Okay, that's a hit.
And
7
damage.
Okay. Yes. So it makes more skittering kind of noises. And it is still up, but it has let go of Nova. Betty.
Right. Before we do anything, how does like stabilizing somebody's wounds work?
Well, you have to have some kind of thing that will allow you to stabilize their wounds.
Right. Okay.
But you can stabilize people's wounds. It just requires different materials to do it. You have to have some.
Would gaffer tape work?
I do have the condition bleeding.
Yeah, it would probably work in this case.
Actually, I've got always prepared. So maybe I like
Definitely gaffer tape then.
Or maybe I thought to put some med spray in my pocket.
How dare you not use the gaffer tape right now?
I mean,
oh my god! As the father of the Blurian race, I am offended, madam.
All right. Whack. Would gaffer tape work?
So let me just check and see. Perform emergency healing. That would take both of your actions, but you can stabilize Nova. Right.
With gaffer tape though, because
Yes.
if not, I will totally use always prepared to have like I'll just grab a med kit while we're
No, you can use the duct tape. Yes.
Okay. Right then. Try and keep that thing busy for a second, and I'll just start like. This is my shit.
No, there's like a zoom. There's like a zoom where you've got like one end of the duct tape, and it's like.
So yeah, and I will absolutely, gaffer tape the ever-loving shit out of her wounds.
I mean,
Okay.
it works. Like, if IRL, you've ever got a cut or a stab and you don't want to go and get stitches for whatever reason, pro tip, just clean it out and close it up with tape. Or
All super glue.
super glue. Yeah.
Which was invented for that very reason.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
In the
Did
Vietnamese
they,
War.
It's like tampons were originally for bullet wounds. I shit you not.
Wait, they're not anymore? Ah.
No, they
Dr.
are.
Dr.
They
Dick.
totally are. Yep.
Yeah, the
No,
bullet is what
no,
PG
now
calls
that's
Dr.
a
Dick,
penis.
it's your turn.
Now they're for axe wounds.
So I'm gonna do a drive-by on here, and I'm gonna grab some sodium hydroxide.
Okay.
I'm a doctor.
Were you frantically googling that?
Super frantic. Super frantic. Okay.
It's basically a caustic alkaline.
Okay. All right.
I do have a bachelor's degree in chemistry, so
Okay.
I figure I would know what that
Sure.
is.
Give me your chemistry plus your logic here. Should make you roll chemistry plus luck. Okay, a 15. Actually,
You know that like, alkaline substances can cause burns as well, right?
Yeah, but it will cancel out the acid, but it will do so in an exothermic reaction, so people are going to get very hot. Does any open
I'm not grabbing it with
flames-
my hands. I'd be grabbing a bottle of it or something.
okay, so, you know the lab is stocked, but not where you are right now.
Okay.
It's probably in one of the storage lockers. You look on the table, it's not there.
Oh, is that a table? Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a
What kind
research
they
it's
put
like
shit away?
it's like a research table, you know, like it's probably like you have like a monitoring station and whatever. This is probably where you do like experiments and shit. These are like different storage facilities, like just different cabinets with different materials. It's probably like it keeps everything safe, so like when the ship is shaken or whatever, like the materials stays stationary.
Sodium high.
That take me an action to look for that.
I'm gonna say no. You probably know where it is. I mean, this is your lab. I think probably the thing that you did first and foremost when getting into the lab was familiarize yourself with where stuff was located. You just weren't sure if you like left it on a table or something. Like when you were doing the last
I
experiment.
was going past the table. I thought I'll just have a look here.
Okie doke. The crazy bug thing is.
Can I just point out, my character does not have a weapon. Okay.
Okay, so the crazy bug thing is probably gonna go for
Me. Bring it.
it does go for you.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it moves forward and it will try to grab you with its proboscis. 12 is a miss, I believe. Okay.
That's a miss.
That's it for its turn. Nova, you are stabilized right now, but you are unconscious.
Okay.
Basically a turn skip.
Gotcha.
Freak. You're muted.
Let me just check something. I've totally lost the place in the PDF. I got it. Excuse me, I'm just looking up my weapon because I feel like I missed something about my. Yeah, it does. Okay, yeah, so since I'm really drained mentally, I'm just gonna grab my pistol from its holster on my belt fumble with it a little bit since I'm really awkward with it, and I blast this thing since it's right up in my face.
Okie doke.
So I get a bonus d6 because I have a sidearm on the pistol,
Okie doke.
and it's in melee, so it's a 5d6 to hit. Woo! A 19.
Is a miss.
Okay. Yeah, so if I like try to blast this thing and it like wriggles, I'm probably just gonna drop the pistol and.
What kind of pistol did you have, by the way?
A blaster pistol.
Okay.
So
All right.
it's heat. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and side blast it again since it's clearly wrigglier than I can handle. Oh goodness.
Was that your psi roll? Was the 4d6?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus, no! A 9 is a miss, unfortunately. Yeah, you're probably like a bit like just kind of wobbly yourself, and you're trying to fire like at this thing that's just bearing down on you, and
it's scary.
it's
I'm
terrifying.
not the bravest person.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my like last little bit of, I take a deep breath. I try and side blast it again.
Okay, the vein in your forehead throbs as you hit it.
Yeah, for 10.
It shakes, and the proboscis reach out, almost grabbing you by the head, and it just kind of slows down.
That's bloody disgusting, that is.
And let's see. Just as you had Nova stabilized, some of the acidic blood just kind of lands on her, sizzling away, as well as on Freak. Let me get a 1d6 from you, Freak, and a 1d6 from you, Nova.
3.
Okay. So yeah, basically, this thing just kind of explodes, and you guys can see like the bulkhead here, you know, where the damage is, this sort of like alien kind of thing that's attached to the ship. For the first time, you kind of see that it looks like a mouth. And that's where we're going to take our next break.
Ew.
We'll be right back, everybody. Stay tuned for some more Turner Warped, Season 2, Episode 3. We'll be right back.
Oh my god, they're like